I'm here with Noel Gallagher of Oasis. Noel, I feel like I have to ask this next question as he's circling around and around your head. Now, you've had to do a lot of your growing up in public.
Yeah.
And do you regret having made the comments about wishing Damon and his bandmate from Blur got AIDS?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what happened there? You said this thing and then people jumped on you and you just had to rethink what you said, or?
Well, I was doing an interview for a British paper, and this woman just kept on and on and on about a quote about the band, and I was a bit drunk, so I mean, you know, I just said what I said, and I took it back straight away. But she printed it anyway, so you know, what's done is done, innit, I suppose. I mean,
have you worked it out with the band, or do you feel like you've already sort of come to terms with what had happened?
I don't speak to them, you know. So I gave an apology through the press. So, but you know, I mean, there's people in England who'll never forgive you for that, and you know, so be it. You know, but I mean, no, I don't wish death upon anyone. You know, but you know, I mean, it's done now. It's done and dusted. And more people keep going on about it, I suppose, the bigger the issue becomes. But I mean, you know, it's just one of them things that happened and it's done, and that's the end of it, really, I suppose.
Well, at least that's the whole thing, making mistakes and learning from them. Is there any truth to the rumor that Oasis will not go beyond 3 albums?
No, there's no.
No. Okay. I'm going to open the floor to some questions. Does anybody have? And Simon has the mic that he'll shove into your face.
Is it true that Giggsy left the band permanently?
Griggs? No.
Giggsy?
No, he's not left the band. Well, he was here last night. I seen him last night. No, he was just ill. He was a bit tired, so he had what did he have off, like 2 months or something, and then the standing bass player legged it. So no, he's right. He's been back in the group now for about 2 months.
Any other questions? Think hard. Oh, there's
you released your new single at the same day Blur did, and I was wondering, it seemed like I was reading the magazines and papers every day. It seemed like the newspaper, they were slagging you all, like Oasis all the time. Are you just sick and tired of that, or do you expect? Is it expected, or?
Well, when you see how that came about was Steve Sutherland from the NME is Damon Albarn's best friend. Steve Sutherland, if anybody doesn't know, is the editor of the NME, and they concocted this thing with Damon Albarn because he goes drinking with him every Sunday afternoon, that they were going to try and end the career of Oasis because Oasis don't play the game in England and will not suck up to the NME and be on the cover of that paper every 2 weeks, and we've got nothing to say. So they decided they were going to try and break the momentum of the band, and then because we wouldn't play the game, then they slagged us off. But I mean, I've got no time for that paper anyway. It's a piece of, and I can't say it. Well, I can't say shit, can't I? On the side, but and that's what it is, you know. And I asked. You know.
Is it true that Robin Williams, former singer of Take That, might join the band? As reported in detail. No, as reported sort of in Details magazine of this month's issue. He was kicked out for hanging around you guys.
Yeah, probably. Well, I don't know whether he was kicked out for hanging around with us, but there's nobody told me if he's joining the band. He might do. I don't know.
Does anybody have a really quick question? No. Oh, I don't think we have time. Sorry. Oh. Okay, so Oasis are playing in Toronto at the Warehouse, and that's your only show in Canada, unfortunately. And good luck with your next album.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, so ending off with Supersonic from Definitely Maybe, this time around Oasis.